when you're in the media, sometimes you get put into a position that's awkward and worse than awkward. But you're obligated. You are obligated, Jim.
Gary.
When something large comes up, you either sit on it and you're not being loyal and true. I've got the Twitter page open here. Mm-hmm. I've got Pabsty, Dan Helmet, Kiss Stephanie, Anthony Pinzoni, who I'm not that happy with, but I'll deal with him later. Simone, Louise, not Kevin Sheedy. They're all...
What are they saying?
They said, tell JB you can't sit on something that big. And they're really commending me for having the courage.
Gary, I'm sitting.
I'm saying go. And do you want me to go now or not? Because this will reverberate, Danny.
Yes.
This will reverberate...
Spud.
Around...
No.
This will reverberate around the whole media landscape.
Well, I'm confused.
Like nothing you've ever seen. So
I think just get on with it because I don't even know what you're talking about.
I don't know where it's at, but it wouldn't want to do...
Well, let me say this. I know there are thousands of people right now who want, and I'm prepared to give. So, James...
No, I'm not prepared to give.
I'm going to... No, because it's getting beyond a joke and they're going, righto, this is what's happened. There's information has become across James's desk, and this is a fact, right? And it's in an email form.
Gary.
And he said to me...
Some things are too personal and uncomfortable to go with.
He said to me, is this work? I said, Dad, I don't like it. But then I thought about it, and I think we're obligated to do it. So, James...
No.
All right, I'm going with it then.
Don't.
I'm not going with it.
Go with it.
You can't...
Righto, here we go. Just stand back. It's like WikiLeaks. This is what it's like, Damo. That man...
This better be good.
That man, WikiLeaks, whatever his name is...
Julian Assange.
Whether you hate him or not...
He's a genius.
He puts information out there in the best interests. And that's what, James...
I think I'm onto this.
You've got to do.
If your brother's got anything to do with this, JB, I'm going to belt you and him.
Spud, I am steadfast in saying no. Spud.
Well, you better not go with it, mate.
Stand by, everyone. If you're
steadfast.
If you're in your car, pull over.
Mark
in
Brayshaw,
saying no.
This was over a few beers.
I don't want this out.
Read it.
Well, don't get it out.
Read it.
But I think I have to.
Read it! Read it!
And I need to change some names to protect some people.
Yes, that's fair enough.
I need to change some names.
No.
Come on, JB, read it.
Come on, this is a big day. 90,000 people.
This is an email
Where's the lawyers?
that came across my desk.
Yeah, but it came from your brother.
And I can't believe the contents of it.
You need an injunction, Spud, quickly.
I need an injunction now.
I'm changing names.
I'm nervous.
Don't change names.
I'm worried and nervous.
You better change names.
It reads like this.
I tell you what, I'm texting your brother.
It reads like this.
Turn Spud down.
Susie. Well, I've had to change the name. Susie. Hope you are well.
Just easing into it.
Susie. I have makeup.
Oh, no.
But I find when I put it on, it is too white looking.
I tell you what. The chief.
I have used some of the boys' makeup.
This is a disgrace.
And it seems a lot darker.
I tell you what.
Can I get some of this darker colour?
Oh, chief, I tell you.
Or tell me what colour and I will buy some.
No, Jim. Finish it.
I can't finish it.
Finish it, Jim.
Danny Frost. This email was wrongly sent
Bloody oath it was wrongly sent.
by you to someone who then has sent it to me and Spud.
I tell you now.
I ask you, what are we meant to do with this?
I want the lawyers
Spud.
at Fox Sports,
Spud,
right, Sydney.
you are emailing makeup girls complaining. This is, for those that aren't quite what's going on, Spud's he's emailed. He's taken the time. He's obviously been concerned enough to take the time to email the makeup girl to say, I think I'm looking a bit white.
I'll read it again.
And then
I have makeup,
yes,
but I find when I put it on, it is too white looking.
no.
I have used some of the boys. It seems a lot darker.
This is crap.
Now that's the one. So what he's done, Warrior, is he's gone home and he's looked at the chief and the boys and he's
Don't
thought,
laugh, Warrior.
He's thought, They're using a darker shade. I want a piece of the dark stuff. So he then rings the makeup girl and says, those other blokes have got dark. Why haven't I got dark?
Can I get some of this darker colour? Or tell me what colour and I will buy some. I will buy some. Spud Footy, the Ballarat Thopper, the man who was the fullback of the century for the bloody Spud Farmers, the man who has led the charge for the Thrashing Machine 18 is buying makeup.
No, Spud.
I cannot believe what I read.
Oh, listen. What? My mind.
Chief.
Shut up. My mind's racing. What if Big Plugger? Big Plugger is on the farm.
Worried to hear about
driving down and he's got Spud buying makeup. Oh, no, Spud. I can't get my head around this.
Poor old Chip's trying to forge a career at Melbourne. He's listening in going, my uncle buys makeup. What?
Not any sort. He doesn't want the light
he
stuff.
Wants some of the darker stuff.
Mr. You shortly, man. You little puny little prick. Don't you tip into it. Oh, can I just have a little bit of a...
Spud, let me say this. What are you looking for? You're looking for like a bronzer? Or
It's a hard one to get out of this one. I am quicksand. At the moment. I tell you, I don't know how I'm going to get out of it.
And where do you go?
I'm looking for a branch.
Do you go David Jones or Meyer?
I had some feedback on the show that maybe I was a bit pasty looking. In confidence, I sent an email to someone at Fox Sports, and obviously it's done the rounds, and now it's on Twitter and Facebook, and it's a disgrace. So Fox Sports lawyers, and the ad break, they better...
Not only is the potato farmer, the warrior, going to buy it, he wants a darker one.
And I think
because the other boys are darker than him.
I think Dunstall's got his mitts all over this. Even Rod Law.
I tell you what I want.
What we need to do is get to a break, Harry.
No, I want feedback from our audience.
Calls.
Twitter's gone nuts.
Twitter, I need
calls. 133353.
The producer's got a cop one too. He knew about it.
Haircuts, driving in.
If haircut drives something here, that's written in. I know where your little office is, haircut. Nothing better if it's in the paper Tuesday. I walk up
darker haircut
and break your neck.
133353. We need the Triple M family involved.
We need advice where Spud can get this makeup.
Is there a hashtag on Twitter? #Spuds makeup.
He's off the chair.
He's hooked the warrior. He's necked the warrior.
He's had enough and he's hooked warrior. I don't think anything we've done in Triple M football history has elicited this response.
I'll tell you why. Because we've got the Twitter here. Both Damo and I have got it and can't keep up. It's crashed the joint. Because it affects so many different parts of the community. The women want in. They're suggesting Max Factor. I've got a lot of those. The blokes who are Spud lovers have just died. One bloke chopped his toe off in Sydney, mowing the lawn. And then you got the other people, like the diehards, just sit out there just saying they can't believe it.
Shouted.
And I'll read it again. You use the hashtag Spuds makeup. It's working.
Spuds makeup.
The email went something like this. Susie, I hope you're well. Susie, I have makeup. But I find when I put it on, it is too white looking. I have used some of the boys' makeup, and it seems a lot darker.
No.
Can I get some of this darker colour? Or tell me what colour, and I will buy some, Danny.
Well, so this is the process. He's identified his pale. Yep. He then went to look at the other boys and thought, they've got a bit of a darker look at it. I need to get some of that. And if you can't get it, I'll go and buy it. Let me just say, nearly had a car accident. This is Essendon Zoo. What I heard Spud make up preferences. Funniest thing I've ever heard. Back to Bungaree, Spud. Fellas, great bomb. Unfortunately, Randy Package. I've just spilt a full Carlton draft. Laughing too hard. It goes on. The boys from Upway Tacoma. Sloan, his mates.
No, the mad mates.
Not happy. The psychos up there. He says the reptiles will eat you alive, Spud, if you ever head up there. It's quite extraordinary. Now, Danny.
I'm getting a lot of text too from mates of mine that are listening here. It's, I'm a lobster at the moment. I'm a shell. I'm a shell in me form.
At least you're not pale, Spud.
No.
133353, the IJ Liquor open line. Craig joins us. Hello, Craig.
Oh, this is gold, fella. I've actually had to pull over. I'm on the southeastern. I've had to pull over. But there's nothing wrong with it. It's okay. What I suggest is you wander into any chemist, a bit of bronzer can in a tan style arrangement. 3-minute dry, deep bronzer spiced up. There's a whole variety you can choose from, mate. No need to be sending emails.
Get stuff.
Rack off.
Jim G, say it ain't so, Spud. I used to look up to you, you hard man. I've shattered. Hutchie's onto it, mate.
Hutchie.
He reckons you're the boy George.
Sarah joins us on the open line. Hello, Sarah.
Hi, JB. How you going?
What have you heard about Spud?
Oh, look, I have, and I'm just, in his defence, I think he's a very handsome man, and, you know, whatever you have to do, I guess, and people in glass houses shouldn't be throwing stones, boys.
Sarah, what number would you suggest he use, given his complexion? What sort of bronzer, or does he use a foundation first? What should he go
Well,
with?
I would suggest there's nothing worse than a pasty male, so perhaps just a little
Well, that
bit
was
of
Spud's concern, Sarah. That's exactly
I know,
why we're
so
here.
I'm going to recommend a Natio bronzer, Danny.
Oh, yeah, write that down.
Natio
Spud.
bronzer.
Natio bronzer.
Natio, N-A-T-I-O, and I don't work for them, by the way.
I got 3 daughters and a loving wife. Thank God they're away at the moment. Hearing this, they would be distraught.
You should be asking them, Danny.
Valdivia James on Twitter forgets betting scandals. This is the bombshell of the year.
No question
This
of
is
that.
the impact it's had.
you.
Maggie Pies 2010 is Spud the reverse of M. Jackson, complaining that he's too white-looking.
Thank you, Sarah. Let's get to Steve. IGA Liquor open line, 133353. What do you think of Spud, Steve?
I'll job you,
Danny.
Purple.
Danny,
Yes.
you got your icon now, are you?
Don't go down
that hurts. That hurts, Spud.
I can see,
You'll have to. You'll have to
I
get
can
some
see
duct
it
tape
now.
on your mouth, boys.
I've never seen the man
Shattered.
so contrite and shattered. Oh, don't be shattered, Spud.
Oh,
I mean, honestly.
Oh,
I don't-
As you know, I like leading with me chin, but I'm copping a few that I just can't handle at the
There's a
moment.
couple of serious ones.
right,
There
go
is
on.
some serious. Jay Keating, 72. He wants to know what sort you use, because he also is a pale man.
I'm not pale.
He just wants to know.
I'm not pale. The makeup, the makeup I had was pale.
He just wants to know what brand you use. That's all.
Well, it was anyway. I'm not going to tip into it.
So he wants to know what brand of choice is Spud using.
Yes.
So there's a lot of people out there, Spud, that maybe are also pale. Well, who in particular made you get a bit jealous? Who in particular? Oh, hang on, have a look here.
What are these ones doing?
Gingy
What's
OO
Ginge saying?
found this in the missus's drawer. Any interest, Spud?
Fast
he
10.
posted some fast 10. Latan fast 10.
I'm like that, what's that show again? Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid just sitting in that little hut, copping bullets.
Jared
I'm going
Walsh
to come out in a
says the
minute.
darkest shade will really bring out Spud's breast on camera. Oh, come on.
no.
Come on, Welshie, that's no
Well, I
good.
tell you, we got another call. IGA Liquor open line, 133353. Who have we got here?
Boys, Stewie Lowe.
Big buckets.
No, big buckets.
Lowy, come on.
Boys, seriously, this is dead set. I've worked it out now. I'm doing some work around at his house. I've got about 5 boys been there for the last 3 weeks. They reckon Spud spends an hour and a half every morning in the bathroom. So
Buckets.
Spud.
Spud.
These are the warriors you led into battle, Spud.
Lowy, don't tip into their crap, mate.
Hey,
Come on,
buckets.
you
I can't,
Get
mate.
it on
I
that,
stick
Lowy.
up for you unbelievably, and I've just flicked on the radio. I'm down here at Lee Gary in the man shed, the shed that I'm building for you down at your place that you haven't even ventured into yet.
Oh,
And I now know
getting there.
why.
You put a bit of vanity cupboard in the new shed, I reckon. Spud. Buckets. What are boys like? Let's go back to
Joffa.
Joffa Cunningham,
Kane Taylor.
Greg, Kane Taylor and Burnsy and these boys. What do they be thinking right now?
Mate, I don't know whether the radio would go as far as Snake Valley. If Burnsy heard that, mate, he'd be filthy. So,
Hey, Buckets.
back in those
you-
days, we weren't even allowed on the rub-down bench, let alone putting makeup on.
Buckets, you need to see your ferocious captain now. He's shrunk over. He's trying to make himself smaller, the body language. He's got nothing.
I'm stuffed.
Oh, no. Stewie, listen to some of these. What do you got there, Warrior?
Tripper 83. You've ruined my weekend, Spud, and that signed footy card I got from you 10 years ago is now burned.
Oh, no, Spud. Spud, I tell you. Well, Stewie, thanks for joining us on Triple M Footy.
No worries, boys. Have a good call.
Oh, it's his mate.
Rack off.
That's Stuart Lowe, one of the greatest centre
All-timers
of all time, who's just ruined his weekend.
He couldn't kick. He was one of the worst kicks I've ever seen. Taught him how to train. I wish I didn't anyway.
I don't know whether...
I reckon he used to duck his head a little bit too. Now and again. He did.
Oh,
this is Make-up Gate. That's what it's
Oh,
now. That's
no
what
doubt
it's
about
called. And there's only one man
Yep.
that I need to hear from,
Who?
and that is Tony Lockett. I don't care whether we've got to drive up there and get a reaction from him.
What would he say? The great plugger Lockett,
I
Spud.
think it could be the end of the
That'd
relationship.
be. I don't think I'd be able to survive that one.
No, this is how the conversation to go. You go, plugger. Yep. Spud.
Not only
Spud-
wears, but buys
Yeah,
makeup.
Spud's a bit worried that he's been looking a bit pale. And after looking at after studying the other boys, he wants darker makeup and he's prepared to buy it. What do you reckon about that? I reckon after he belted you, he'd just drive off.
No,
And
he would.
you'd never hear from him again.
would. Banger Harvey, we saw last night, he'd be shattered.
He'd be crying.
He would be.
He'd be crying in tears right now.
His hero,
The great tough warrior
makeup buyer.
with a dark shade.
We actually have a lady on the line now. Hello, is this Libby?
Hello, yes, it's Libby.
Now, Libby, what do you do for a living, please?
I do all the makeup at Fox Sports, so I'm the one providing Spud with his pale makeup.
Well, Lib, now to be honest, Spud's cut up rough because the other boys are getting a darker look about him. Now, what's going on?
I should have known better because we all know that Spud's no wallflower, and I should give him a darker colour because we all know he likes to bring out the blue in his eyes.
Well, is he?
Libby.
What other things did he get precious off in there? Does he worry about the bit of blusher and a bit of eyeliner, maybe?
Oh no, he's pretty good normally. He does like a little bit of concealer every now and then. If it's
Libby, come on, you're better than that.
Spud,
Come on, Lib.
You are beautiful, Spud. We all know that.
It's getting worse. It's getting
Now,
worse.
this is Danielle Harvey's younger sister, sister-in-law of Robert Harvey, so be very careful. Lib.
Hey, Lib,
Why do you think Rob looks so good when he goes out?
you are the hardest. You are the hardest working makeup lady in television because not only have you got Spud to deal with, who wants his colour darker, you also have to make up the chief, who is by far the worst looking man in television.
What spatula?
How do you go with him?
What spatula do you use?
Oh, no. Jason's lovely. He's not too
No,
bad.
he's not lovely.
Between
Lib.
a Sunday night, I definitely have my work cut out for me. With
Oh,
us
no
at the ground.
doubt. You got Damien Flemington with a massive conch.
That'd be a nose.
Yes, I would have to agree. But he's also lovely too. He doesn't complain about makeup, but I can definitely say on Sunday night, Spud is going to look particularly brown.
Come
on, Libby.
Well done, Lib.
I'm going to tape that show. And if
No
he's
doubt
not,
about it.
If he's not smouse brown,
He'll look like he just got back from the Bahamas. But in the meantime, Spud, you might want to use Jared Healy's powder because he's quite tanned as well.
oh, Jenna likes a dark powder. It's
Come
all
on,
coming
Lib.
out down there.
We've had enough from you, Lib. See ya.
Well done, Lib. Thanks
Bye.
very much for joining us. Beautifully done, Libby, there from Fox Sports.